Nebraska, Mr. Bacon.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I want to thank all three of you for your leadership. You were put in a very tough situation with a terrible hurricane, the airport down, the roads, the power. I mean, what a challenge. So I know you've been working this very hard. My first question is for Administrator Long and General Jackson. What will be the criteria for considering mission complete?
We're still there. We're going to be there for years.
Be there for years.
Yeah, I mean, it's too early to grade myself or say mission complete. Bottom line is we're going to be administering dollars to help these communities overcome for years. And the one thing that I think that we're missing here is that there weren't just 4 events last year. Right now, I'm working in 14. My staff is diligently working in 14 different states. Mm-hmm. Last year, we picked up a new event every 3 days. Every 3 days.
But just to clarify, you think you'll be in Puerto Rico for years?
Absolutely.
Okay, got it.
Absolutely.
General Jackson, anything else with that?
Congressman, I mean, we are in Puerto Rico now. I have an area office there. We have federal projects there. We work with the government there on a daily basis. So we'll always be in Puerto Rico, and we'll be supporting FEMA as long as Mr. Long has mission assignments for us to follow up on.
If I may ask you both, what would be the largest unexpected challenge that you had in Puerto Rico? Is there one thing that took you the most surprise?
Getting the power back on solves so many problems. Bottom line is that was the toughest challenge. I do not control an aging system. I do not control deferred maintenance on a power grid. I have to fix what I've inherited, and we rapidly put forward the mission assignment to the Army Corps of Engineers, and this is the only situation where the Army Corps of Engineers is rebuilding the grid. We've got to get to a model to where the grid is rebuilt by private industry, in my opinion, similar to the way it was done in California, Texas, and Florida.
How has the bankruptcy of PREPA impacted the recovery efforts?
The liquidity efforts, or the liquidity issues as a whole, are very difficult. It compromises simple things such as EMAC agreements. People demand 100% right off the bat to do work when you bring in private contractors or other support for fear that they may not be repaid. And we're working very closely with Governor Rosselló, working very closely with the Treasury to make sure that we solve some of these problems so that the response and recovery doesn't slow down.
Okay. One final question for General Jackson. What regulatory relief is necessary to help you speed up these kind of efforts? Is there something we can do to pull some of the regulatory problems off your shoulders?
Congressman, I think the administration's already taken a look at that, and they're really looking at how to streamline all environmental reviews that ultimately result in permitting and other things that we're involved with. So I think we're well on track, and everybody's been participating fully in that effort.
Okay. Knowing that your time's short, I will yield back. Thank you.